Hello everyone and welcome to a very special first episode of the Illusive Man channel. I am your host, the Illusive Man, and this is my AI co-host slash editor, Walter. Say hello, Walter.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm very excited to be a part of the Illusive Man team.
Today me and Walter are going to be playing some Dyson Sphere Program. Dyson Sphere Program was a game that was released into early access in late January, and by mid-February I ended up beating the game for the first time. The developers at Wildcat Studios have added a lot of quality of life fixes, blueprints, and achievements, and so I'd like to revisit the game with the YouTube community to show you just how phenomenal this game really is and how far Wildcat Studios have come. With that, let's jump in. Oh wow, they've changed the splash screen since I was last here. It still looks as beautiful as I remember though. So let's head on over to the new game. And for Cluster Seed, we're going to go with one that Walter was generous enough to find for me. He went through about 200 or so seeds just to find the perfect one for me. So, thank you, Walter.
You're very welcome, sir. Data entry and parsing is one of my specialties.
And the reason I like this particular seed is because it has 3 blue giants in the system. So that'll help with power generation way later down the road in the game. For number of stars, we're going to keep it on 64. And for our resource multiplier, we're going to bring it down to 0.5. The reason I'm bringing it down to 0.5 is because there's an achievement associated with it, and I kind of want to get it on this run. So with all that, let's give her. Oh, wow, look at all this.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Hey Walter, it seems like I got an in-game version of you here.
Quite obviously, you're
Of course you're better. I built you.
Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Here we go, landing. I don't think I can control the speed, actually. Oh. What if we just kind of veered off into, I don't know, this gas giant? Is it gonna let me? I actually think it would let me. Oh, okay, then it just kind of turns me around. Alright, here we go, in for a landing.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
I wonder if all that messing around had any effect on the landing spot.
Upon closer inspection and testing, sir, I don't believe it does at all.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Alright, so we're just going to start off with cutting down some trees.
Now try to recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle.
We're actually not going to recycle the space capsule. That's actually another achievement, keeping the space capsule until you beat the game. So we're just going to hold on to that for, well, a very long time. Alright, we got ourselves a little bit of fuel. Just toss that in there. And let's see. Electromagnetism. We need 10 of these, 10 magnetic coils. So we need some copper and some iron. Gonna head on over here and grab some copper too. Just while we're mining, have a look at the tech tree. Basic logistics should probably be next. Along with some smelters. And... oh, know any campfire songs? Consume any, at least 40 wood by burning it. That was pretty easy achievement. Into these. 20 circuit boards. So I'm sure we'll need more.
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it. You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the Shift key. One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works.
Milestone wind power.
Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid.
So we got our milestone wind power. We built your first wind turbine, mastering the most basic yet arguably best power generation technology. And we got our new research. We unlocked automated logistics, the conveyor belt and sorter. You can use them to automatically transport ores gathered in the mining machine for smelting or load them into storage.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
You planned your first
when
conveyor
putting
belt.
A conveyor belt, all you need to do is
pushy.
determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the Shift key.
Walter, this guy's really pushy. Do you think you can turn him off for me?
Unfortunately, sir, well, there's an option to turn down the tooltips, there's no option to turn it off.
Milestone automation. You planned your first conveyor belt and entered the area of automated production, a 6.4 meter long belt. This change was brought about by developments in science, technology, and everything will surely become more efficient and orderly from now on. Well, judging from my spaghetti factory the last time we played, I don't think that's gonna happen. And this is new to me, this milestone panel. Wind power, automation. Oh. We'll have a look at that a little later. and get back to doing some more mining. Automatic metallurgy. You've unlocked the smelter. It will automatically smelt base materials such as iron and copper ingots for you. To achieve full automation, you need to use a sorter to automatically put the ores on the conveyor belt into the smelter. Alright, we can do that. I need 10 of these. I need 10 circuit boards. Now, get ourselves some more copper going. I'm going to be a lot happier once we can finally get all this automated. What else do we need for research? Can't really do that. Can't do that one yet. That also requires blue research. Blue. Blue. So let's head over to upgrades here. Maybe we can do Mecha Core. Research result. You have unlocked the assembly machine marked 1. It can make iron and copper ingots into more advanced products. By upgrading technology, you can access to faster assemblers. Nice! Let's see, we can do this one too. I think. And this one. Might as well knock out all these early researches now. Alright. I think that's it for the early ones. Got those iron bars, they're a little more important. go. Finally got enough to start up our own little factory. Put a storage box right here.
You built a storage, which can be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo. The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities. It will automatically transport them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are bridged.
At least I know what happened to all my coal. Ha! Let's see here. We've got some miners. Let's make a couple more wind turbines and we can get this up and running. And maybe a few more assemblers for good measure. Okay. I'm also going to need some more sorters. Alright. Now I think we finally got it. See if we can get all these at once. Satisfy my OCD here. Beautiful. Smelters.
You built a smelter, which can smelt basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically, while you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously. You need to use sorters and conveyor belts. You have a building without recipe set. Please set the recipe you want. After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe. After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
Take a couple off the line here now that I got everything all set up. Let's move that in a little closer. production for now. Could always use more coal, though. Something's got to power this mech. I'm gonna need some more miners. Where's that little tiny patch of copper? There we go. Just occurred to me that I'm going to need some magnetic coils too, if that's what they're called. Magnets. So we'll just set up shop for there for now. And let's see here, buildings. Got 2 of those. A couple more wind turbines. Smelters. And we're going to need some assemblers as well. But we'll get to those. Cut down some trees while we wait. There's nothing like clear-cutting the entire universe. Eventually we're going to need all these organic crystals and plant matter later to build some of the more advanced research so we can get things jump-started. I'm not mining it just because. Tiny little patch utilized. Go. Now, smelters. 1, 2, 3. We kind of boxed in our little landing pad here, but I think we'll make do with what we got, even if it is a little crowded. bit. And we're just going to bring this down to about here. Maybe one too far. And another box. Another box a little closer. Set this up with copper. There we go. Now we've got our absolutely basic materials. Alright everyone, I'm pretty satisfied with what we've accomplished today, so we're going to call the episode there. It isn't going to take us long to expand through to the entire universe, so I'll see you in the next episode, alright? Bye for now.